Flip your camera. There we go. Flip the camera. Excellent. Now we're rock and rolling. All right, so you said your lower back felt a little discomfort from your jumping, so we're going to work on some movements that are working our way up to jumping. So let's do this. Let's widen your stance now that you're warming up a little bit. And I want you to kind of come down fast, go up slow. So drop into a squat like you're sitting into a chair quickly. Good, and then slow as you come up. Excellent. Nice. It's like you're catching your falling body. Perfect. Nicely done. How's that feel on your back?
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Did you have a good weekend?
Yes.
Yay. Do anything fun?
Yeah. What did I do? Yeah, I worked in the yard. Saturday, I worked in the yard, cutting all the weeds, and you know, this rain brings so much of weeds.
Oh my gosh, the rain was great, but it also made all the weeds.
I know, and my neighbor, he doesn't do anything, so his weed comes in my fence.
Oh no.
So I had to sit and do all that work.
You ever heard of shampoo ginger?
No.
It's like the red flowers and we squeeze them. The juice that comes out, you can use to for shampoo. I've got some roots. Would you like one of the roots?
No, I know what you're talking.
They're really pretty.
Yeah, but we get the dry ones like that, and we soak it, and we use it. I don't use shampoo. All natural.
Yep. Nice, let's go 4 more. Nice. 3, 2. All right, so I want you to lift your heels up.
Okay.
And now I want you to drop your heels and then up. Drop your heels and then up, okay? So again, we're kind of just doing that controlled lowering so as we can get you used to that landing soft mechanic. So if you had some tightness in your back, potentially the muscles down below were not absorbing the impact, so it was radiating up into the lower back. So we want to make sure your calves are comfortable to absorb that impact, and then that your knees can also, the quadriceps and the hamstrings can kind of take away that impact that goes up the skeleton. Think of your muscles as shock absorbers in a car. So let's say you had an old car and one of the you can tell when the suspension's getting bad and you hit potholes and it's like clunk, clunk, clunk. That's because those shock absorbers aren't dissipating that impact. So our muscles kind of operate the same way. If your muscles aren't absorbing that impact, then the suspension is, and that usually means lower back discomfort or some kind of compression on your, on the disc and the vertebrae. Nice. Woo!
Calf is getting tired now.
Calves are getting tired?
Yes.
Perfect. That's what we're going for. All right, so now let's work on some mobility. We're gonna step up to the platform there with one leg, and we're gonna lean into it, work on hip flexors, because I think hip flexors should probably be mobilized every day because they are constantly shortened when we're in a seated position. So leaning forward, squeezing your right glute when your right hip is back. Perfect. Now we're gonna squeeze your left glutes. Good. Excellent. So main thing here is the leg that's back, squeeze that glute. So squeezing your right glute, good. Excellent. And then now squeeze your left glute. Good. So what happens is when your hip flexor is opening up and you're engaging your glute, it's giving that hip flexor in the front a little bit more elongation. If the butt's not working, it's not pulling that stretch as much. So they're opposite muscles. So when you're in a seated position, the hip flexor stays short and your glute stays lengthened. So in this position, we're kind of countering that. We're squeezing the glute, shortening the glute, while opening up that hip flexor. And perfect. Think of the hip flexors as always being kind of short when we sit. So when you were driving here, they got shortened.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And then consciously turning the muscle on, the glute muscle especially, because the glute doesn't have to work in this position.
But we have to consciously make it work.
Yep, you gotta turn it on. So turning that muscle on consciously, repetitively, consistently, will start kind of being, you'll start getting used to engaging it. You're not gonna start subconsciously just firing your glute all the time.
He's making the glute work.
Yes, and because it's a large muscle group, contracting it burns calories. So it allows you to consume some more calories.
I don't know about that. Nowadays I breathe air and I put on weight.
Breathe air and put on weight. Well, there is a lot of particulates in the air, maybe. I saw a cool NASA image. It was all the different, not fragrances, different types of particles in the air, and they had a special type of satellite that showed them as different colors. So like there was volcano particulates and it was like red, and then there was like sand from like deserts was green.
Oh my God.
And then there was like forest fire was orange, like the particulates. And then there was like some blues, which were like the oxygen output from the oceans, and it just all over the world. And you could see them all just spinning around and following the currents of the low pressure systems and the trade winds.
Interesting, isn't it?
Wow, there's so much going on in the atmosphere above our head that we just don't see.
Okay, my thighs are tired now.
All right, quads are tired. And the reason they're tired because you're stretching them and then contracting them to come out of that. Perfect. All right, so let's work on a little core because core is vitally important. Let's hold here, and then I want to get the glutes working, and this will help to kind of stretch the quads a little bit and hip flexors, but also ask them to do a lot of work. Nice. Good, lower the hips down. Good. Lower the hips more. Widen your stance with your feet will help a little bit. Good. Good, let's pinch your shoulder blades together. Come over your elbows a little bit more. So you gotta rely on your arm strength here. Perfect. Excellent, let's just hold there. I think that's, let's get a little shoulder blade pinch here. Good. And then brace your core. Good. Brace your core without changing your hip position. So lift your hips up, arch your back. Good, shoulders pinched a little bit, shoulders pinched a little bit. How is that on your lower back?
Okay.
Perfect. Challenging on your core?
Yes.
Good, bring your chin up a little bit. Nice.
Oh God.
Haha, good job. Yay. What was tiring? Like what?
The whole thing is.
The whole thing is tiring. Excellent.
Whole thing work on my body, entire body.
All right, we're gonna superset that. We're just gonna go with the kind of condition the muscles that were just getting tired to work a little bit more. So we'll go hands and feet, push-up position now. So just holding your hands down. Instead of your elbows, we're gonna go onto the hands and onto the toes.
So like that?
Yep, and then lower down, shoulders pinched. Excellent. All righty. Now what I want you to do is pinch your shoulder blades more, like let your chest drop towards your hands. Good, then press away. So press the breastplate away and then spread the shoulder blades. Perfect, so we're gonna go together, apart, together, apart, good. So shoulder blade retraction, shoulder blade protraction. Retraction, protraction. Retraction, protraction. Good, core's engaged. How's the wrist, elbows, and shoulders?
Tired.
Tired, excellent. All right, take a little, shake it off a little bit.
Yes.
All right,
This part gets tired.
on the left side.
Yeah, because I have a compressed thing, no? All my 1, 2, 3, 4 is herniated and 4 and 5 is compressed on the right side.
Okay, let's work on low back strength then. So we're just gonna do some deadlifts, kind of putting the stress into the erector spinae of the spine. So those are going to support the lower back so that you have those muscles doing more work.
Like that.
Yep, keep your chest lifted. Lift your breastplate, lift your breastplate. There you go. So you got that nice strong arch in your back. So all those muscles of the lower back are having to keep the trunk from collapsing forward with gravity. There you go. Nice. Good job. Lift your breastplate up, shoulders back. Good. Squeeze your butt as you're coming up. Nice. How's that feel on your lower back?
That's okay.
Good. Good. So now we're asking all those erector spinae all the way up the back to work. So you have your erector spinae or the superficial layer, and then underneath you have your multifidi, which helps to connect all the vertebrae together. And they're postural muscles too, so they're having to recruit when you're just standing around, walking, doing dishes, brushing your teeth. Lift your breastplate up. I just learned about it's a device they put into your back to remind your muscles to work.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's neuromodulation.
But where do people find doctors who can experiment on you? I want one too.
Well, you have to be a candidate. You have to have multifidi dysfunction, which basically means the muscles have completely turned off. That happens with specific injuries, with specific chronic low back issues. You usually have to be in pain for over a year before they'll even admit you as a candidate. And then they put you through a battery of tests to make sure, they'll do an MRI to make sure that multifidi, because you can actually put people in the MRI and see that the multifidi have atrophied and actually are starting to fill up with like fat around it because they've atrophied so much. And then the erector spinae muscles over the top will start to take over and compensate. But what happens is those muscles are starting to do the job of the multifidi, which makes them fatigue quickly. And so when you're like brushing your teeth over the sink, it hurts. Or if you're washing dishes, it hurts. So things that you do every day start to become very uncomfortable. So they literally, once you've checked all the boxes, they'll schedule you. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is like somebody like healthy people like us will never be part of the experiment.
Right. Well, they've done enough experiments, so now it's actually a code that you can, the doctors can prescribe. So you can actually take all the tests and be like, yes, I'm a candidate. But all the candidates, all the experiment in the study, everybody that was a candidate had 98% of the days of last year they were in pain. So imagine it's like 360 days of pain. So I was like, oh yeah, at that point you need to look at extreme rehab protocols like.
At least we are fortunate that we are not in that 365 days.
Yeah, could you imagine?
I know, I can imagine.
I mean, my knees hurt all the time, but that's from wear and tear and playing rugby and running too fast. And stopping too fast and turning and twisting. And are you getting some fatigue in your lower back?
No.
Good. Let's go a little deeper, like you're reaching down towards the ground. So let's kind of come down, and then when you're here, then kind of just go a little, so we're just, ask those muscles to elongate just a little bit more, okay?
Like that?
Yep. Good. Kind of get that point where you're starting to feel that you're losing the arch in the back, and then go a little further. Okay, I'll let you know. There you go. A little further. A little further. There you go. Good. And then when you come back up, lift the breastplate up so we re-engage those muscles. So watch my back. So we're going to come down, chest up, chest up, chest up. And then when you don't feel like you can go any further with your chest up, then you can just kind of come forward a little bit with your chest and then come back up. Okay?
Okay.
Good. And then a little further. There you go. Yep. Nice.
It works on my hamstring.
Oh, yes. Yeah, this is actually a good hamstring stretch, but it's stretching the hamstrings while they're staying contracted because they're having to support your pelvis. And because the erector spinae of the pelvis are attached to the pelvis, you have your hamstrings, pelvis, erector spinae. So if you're getting low enough, yeah, you'll feel the hamstring starting to pull for you. Mm-hmm. Good. Hitting low, squeezing your glutes. As you're coming up, lift your breastplate up. Nice.
When I go deeper now, I feel something.
Good, that's just the muscles getting tired. That's good. All right, so now let's have a seat on the platform and let's get your glutes working a little bit more. So I want you to really focus on squeezing your glutes to stand up, squeezing your glutes to sit down.
Just on both my legs.
Yep, yep. Nice, so really squeezing the glutes, kind of keep them engaged the whole time, and then especially as you're standing up, clench them tight as you're standing up. Nice. So how did that make that discomfort you were getting? Did it settle it down?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, cool. So now we're just going lower down the chain. The last exercise was working a lot of here. Now we're going down into the larger glute muscles. Or stronger glute muscles, I should say. Good. Great job. Hello? Phone's ringing.
Yeah,
Joe's Bar and Grill.
fine.
Oh.
It's overseas call. I'm not gonna-
Squeeze the glutes. All right, let's make it more fun. Let's lift your heels
Coming when I-
all the time.
Okay.
Hey, Lexi.
Yeah.
Woo! A little more dynamic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The heck? Woo. Let's go 3 more. Whoa! Balancing on the toes. Never a bad thing to work on more balance. 2 more. Doing great, kiddo. 2. Nicely done.
Okay.
Good job. How are we feeling?
Good.
Excellent. All right, let's get some arms going. Are we doing some overhead presses? But we're gonna press out in front of you. So the other one has to stay up in the air. So it's gonna be kind of the weight of your, weight's pretty easy, but this is gonna be more challenging on the weight of your arms and the,
So the first both goes up, right?
yep. And then keep it down, perfect.
One goes up.
Yep. Good, let's keep your core engaged. Let's plant your toes into the ground. Good. Now watch that arms stay more like here versus out in front of you, because the more they come out in front of you, it's gonna put a little bit more stress on the shoulder. Now drop your shoulder blades down too. Perfect. Keep your core nice and tight. Excellent. Great work. There you go. Arms getting tired?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's go 6 more. Good. 3 more. 3. Drop your shoulders, drop your shoulders. Good. 2. All right, so that was back or front of your body. Now we're gonna go back of your arms. So I want you to bring your arms back.
Okay.
Both of them at the same time. You look taller. 5'2" and a quarter. Yes, winning.
She's got her. I'm barely 5 feet.
She towers over you, D.
I know.
All right, both arms squeezing together. Good, arms up. Good, then we're gonna bring this one down. And then this one down. Nice. Focus on really squeezing those back of the arms and triceps. Excellent. Nice. Don't worry about the other arm coming forward in front of you, just the back arm going higher behind you. There you go, yep. Nice. You can still do one at a time, but let the one that's down, don't bring it out, just keep it here. So we'll go here to here. Good, so one at a time, bring it up, 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 squeeze, good. Now the other one, good. How's your low back on this?
Okay.
Perfect. Try not to twist your trunk, try to keep your chest up, just bringing the arms up. There we go, good. Not that twisting the trunk is a bad thing, but here I want you to just really focus on the triceps versus some of the back muscles to help you rotate. Good, feeling the back of the arms working? Good. All right, now bring both arms up behind you, squeeze them back. You can stand up tall.
Yes.
Bring them like this. You can just stay tall. Good. All right, now we're gonna march in place while maintaining the contraction of your triceps. Okay. So squeeze the shoulders, chin and chest up, eyes on the horizon. Excellent. Good, keep those arms higher, squeezing your shoulder blades together, stomach nice and tight. Good.
Good morning.
Hi, Vivian.
Morning, Dee.
Good morning.
Morning, Michael.
All right, now arms here. Good. Now arms out. Good. Now we're gonna kick out in front. Actually, we're gonna kick out behind you. And then switch feet. So we're gonna work on the balance. Oops, sorry, behind you. So, yep. Straight back, squeezing your glutes, work on the balance. Good, chin and chest up. Nicely done. So we got your shoulders engaged, working on the balance. Nice. Drop your shoulders down a little bit from the shoulder blades, but lift your breastplate up. Nice, good job. Doing great, kiddo. All right, now let the brain or the arms come down to your side. Shoulders feeling it? Good. All right, now we're gonna go right arm up in front of you, left leg. Right arm or left leg, right arm. So alternating. Nice. Your posture's looking great. Eyes have been straight up on the horizon the whole time. Doing good. Good job. Let's go 4 more.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
2. Yay! Good job. Alrighty.
Day off yesterday.
Oh, did you know?
Sit in the chair once.
All right, we're gonna left leg forward, right leg back. And we're gonna bring it into your belly button.
Okay.
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 So left leg forward, right leg back. Most of your weight's on the left leg, and then just keep the weight right in front and into the inside of the knee, and then bring it towards your belly button. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Gonna bring it towards your belly button. There we go, and then squeeze through here. Nice. Good job. All right, switch your feet.
Hello, this is for better money medical massage. How can I help you?
One side easier than the other, or about the same?
This is difficult.
This one's difficult? Good. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Woo-hoo-hoo! Good work.
It looks really smooth, Dee.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks good.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna hold the weight in the right hand, excuse me, left hand, and we're just gonna do a little bend,
Okay.
nice and slow. So we're opening from the obliques on the right and then contracting with the obliques on the right, okay? So down to the side, excellent. Just feel that opening on the right side, good. Should feel kind of a stretch too through that right side, through the oblique, hip flex, yeah, through the obliques and hip flexors. Good. Nice. Let's go 3, 2. Nice and slow. Switch it up. Very good. Don't drop it. Nice. How does this side feel compared to the other side?
I don't know because this side is compressed, no?
Is it causing any discomfort?
Not now, but it's always aching.
Okay.
But Mike's ready to go. Yeah.
Let's go 6. Lift your breastplate up. Core engaged. 5, 4, 3. All right, if you want to set that on the bench. And we're gonna do some pull downs real quick just to finish off with some kind of bringing it all back together. All right, so if you want to face that way and hold each one. Good, then we're gonna step back, row, and then switch feet. Nice. Switching feet each time, perfect.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. And that salesman picked them up for me.
Really?
Yes. I tried the A6. I had the A6.
Good job. Let the arms come back up. There you go. So if you need to step back further to make it harder, I want the arms going all the way back up each time. There you go, yep. Nice.
She's not actually this right here.
4, 3, 2. Nicely done.
Hey,
How you feeling?
good.
Good.
See you Wednesday.
Good job today, young lady. I will see you on Wednesday. Fantastic effort today. Flip camera. Wait, there's flip camera.
Every step.
Have your best day ever. I'm going to start another stream in a moment with another high-level functional training client.
And I gotta figure out how to like set up the system for it too. So we'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm excited for you. I will ask you tomorrow about
I will have it filled out.